Hello, welcome back to my channel. We're going to be doing a Valentine look. I pulled out some pink palettes. I was trying not to instantly go for my Jeffree Star palettes because I feel like I use them all the time. Thankfully, I am not somebody that gets harassed for using Jeffree Star because a lot of you guys that already follow me on here have them. If you're new, hi, welcome. We are a judgment-free zone, but I did still end up, I wanted to do like a pinky Valentine look. I do have the XO palette from Morphe from last year, but it's a very muted mauve palette. And then I was like, Morphe's not better than Jeffree Star, like as far as drama and all that. So I pulled this out. What is this? The 35S, because it's got these shades in here. And then I did pull out Blood Sugar, primarily. She is dusty. Whew. Primarily for, I don't know that I'm going to use this one this time, but maybe this shade and this shade out of here, potentially. And then I always pull out Jawbreaker when I'm doing colorful looks. We've got, you know, these shades up here to help blend. And then the star is the Break the Rules palette from Belle Cosmetics. That's what it looks like. I have done a swatch and first impression. I wanted to use your choice and Just Watch, which are these two shades. This one I think is going to go in the inner corner, and this may go on top of Just Watch. But that's what I was thinking for lid shades. And then I also got out, I was going to potentially put some of this on the lid. I probably won't need to. This is in Grind from Urban Decay. And then I have Volume, the darker one, because I was thinking of doing a cut crease with the glitter on top. So I have those. I have a pink liner. We're going to try and come up with something. I don't know. Hopefully we can. So yeah, if that sounds interesting, stick around. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. And yeah, we're gonna jump in. I did remember to do this. I haven't done mascara or falsies. We'll do that at the end. And then hopefully I can remember what I did. We're not doing anything revolutionary here, but I already primed with the Gerard clean canvas. And I did a combination of, lost my brush, Blood Sugar and the Sweet Oasis. Oh, goodness. Okay. My eyes are running horribly, probably because I haven't put makeup on in a while. Although, if you've been watching my videos, it wouldn't be a makeup tutorial if my eyes and my nose weren't running at some point. Okay, so I'm only using a couple of brushes, like 5 total, so not many. And I am going to color switch in between. You can get these at Sally's Beauty Supply, probably even Target now. I'm going to move the glitter palette. So yeah, I just did, I think, 2 shades out of Blood Sugar, Extraction, which is this one, and then the hot pink shade Cavity, and then everything else is out of the Morphe palette. So Extraction's going to go in the outer corner. If anyone's new here, I do have hooded eyes. So when I'm doing cut creases like I have on, I always have to make sure to go above where my eye tucks in. Now I probably could have gone a hair higher, but you know, it is what it is, so it's fine. So that's why when you see, it looks like I put a lot on, but when I open my eye, you can't really see much. So just keep that in mind if you don't have hooded eyes, because I'm really not going up as far as it looks when my eye is closed. So then I'm just color switching, and I'm just going to try and soften that up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to move. I got Jawbreaker out. I did not use Jawbreaker, so I'm just going to poke it there and hope it doesn't fall on me. So yeah, we're in the Sweet Oasis. This has some better pinks than the XO, not better pinks, darker pinks, I guess would be the appropriate word. So I'm going to use Yacht Life, Picture Perfect, and then we're going to go into the hot pink shade Blood Sugar, and then we're going to use a little Private Villa and Love Struck. That way I don't have to pick the palettes up. So the darkest cranberry is going to go, and the Blood Sugar does have a shade darker than this. I think it's called are we using Extraction? I forget what the darkest, but it leads a little plummier. This one's got a little pinkier of an undertone because I wanted this to stay pink. I didn't want it to turn purple because sometimes that happens. We're going to go into Picture Perfect, which is the next. Just on the edge. I'm like half off the edge, half on. My eyes are small. So if you have larger eyes, you can definitely, I have to be careful because I will end up into my eyebrow before I know it, which that is a look, but that's not the look we're going for today. So we're going to go into, Coma is the darkest shade in Blood Sugar. We're going to be using Cavity, which is the hot pink. It's a very popular shade. There's a stray hair. It's been a while. It's been a long while since I have filmed a tutorial, so bear with me. Trying to get something up for Valentine's Day. Okay. I laid that down, and again, I color switched. Now, when you watch tutorials online, generally people will use like 10 brushes. I just don't. That's not, when I sit here and do makeup, I use very, very little. Generally, I get by with one. This is the Sigma E25. If you've watched my videos, this is generally the brush that I use. I have 2 of them, and then I have a couple other brands that are dupes for this. So now we're going to go into Private Villa, and then this Love Struck. And then my brow bone highlight is out of this Morphe palette too. This is one of those palettes, totally got suckered in. This is probably only the second time. I did a video with this, and that was it. That happens with the Morphe palettes a lot. I get sucked in. It totally happened with the XO palette too. Use it once or twice and then never touch it again. For my brow, I used Windsurf, this shimmery one right next to the, and it's not even a matte white, it's like a sequency white. Just on this Luxie medium angled shading brush. This kind of brush is too big generally to get into my eyes because I have little baby eyeballs. And they're hooded. And I'm getting older, so there's there's all kinds of challenges here. But that looks fairly even. I left my ring light on. I got a new ring light for my desk. Short little story. I used to film behind me, and I have a whole lighting kit. Well, there's a wall behind you, so I can't obviously put my soft boxes or my umbrella light. So my husband got me a ring light that goes around my camera, and I can definitely see better because I have more light. And hopefully the brightness is better because the few videos that I have filmed recently, the lighting's horrible. So hopefully it's better. But I just went into Extraction just a hair more. Clean my brush. Okay, that's pretty good. So we're gonna cut the crease. I'll do it on camera. I'm just using the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. This is my lightest concealer. You can use whatever concealer you want. I generally try to use the concealers that I don't use under my eyes, just to use them because I have them. And then this is just a generic brush from Medusa's Makeup. Came in one of the subscription boxes. And again, you just want to go slow. I have to go and look because of where my eye fold isn't necessarily, like you wouldn't be able to see it, so I got to go above that. Now I did go above that on the other side, but it's one of those things I could have probably went just a hair higher, but It's hard to tell, and I didn't want to go too high. I mean, the higher you go, the more dramatic. But with me, it's a fine line because, like I said, I can end up in my eyebrow real quick, and it doesn't look cute on me. Some people can pull that off. I think because my face is so small, like it just, if I go up too far, it starts to look a little like alien-esque on my face. Which, like I said, that is a look, but maybe not the look we're going for. Okay, so that's, I just did a half. So that's all we're doing. We don't need to go over any farther. Okay. Emma's in her swing. She's making some noise, so I'm going to check on her, and I'll be right back. She got her 4-month shots today, so she's been napping on and off in the swing. Nyx Glitter Glue. Little angle brush. This is the one I dropped on the floor. I need to probably get a new tube of this. This is old. This concealer dries really fast. Now, if you can work faster, you could probably skip the glitter glue step. Because if your concealer is tacky, it's gonna, you know, shimmers are gonna adhere. So just don't feel like this is necessary. I use glitter glue with every shimmer regardless, just because I like to. So that's not necessary. Okay, we're in the Break the Rules palette. We're going to be using, just watch, these are very, very soft, like incredibly soft. I accidentally dug in really hard on the other eye and then was trying to, like, I had a big old chunk on my brush. I was trying to, like, spread it around and not have it fall on my face so that I didn't waste it. But this is, I don't know about their other palettes because this is the only one that I've ever gotten from this brand, but it's a very, very soft formula and it doesn't really like the brush. So if you can get in there with your finger, you probably have an easier time. It's going on a little bit easy. I'm putting less on the brush this time than I did on the other side, so it's going on a little bit easier. But yeah, definitely, it's just one of those formulas that doesn't necessarily like the brush. And then we're going to go into this hot pink shade in bold, and then this is the shade that's on the inner corner, this, your choice. And then the hot pink I did on my finger on the other side. Again, I was having trouble getting it to come off of the brush, so I ended up just going in with my finger and it seemed to work better. And then I just took my brush on the other side just to kind of blend it out a little bit. And then that was it. I didn't have to do any other blending on the outer edge because that hot pink blends into that extraction shade pretty well. So then we'll go in one more time and get that kind of iridescent-y shade for the inner corner, and it just, you know, sparkling wet. It reminds me of oh, what is it called? The Urban Decay Glitter Distortion. When you put that on the inner corner, that's what it looks like. Okay, so in the waterline, I've got LA Girl. This is a lip liner. I use it as an eyeliner in Pop. It was part of their neon collection. I don't wear hot pink lips enough, and I do wear pink eyeshadow, so I had to sharpen this. I hate these plastic pencils, if you can see that. Ugh, they don't sharpen well. Like, they work really good when you first get them, but once you have to sharpen them, oh, the ColourPop ones are the same way. They're a mess. They don't ever sharpen well. Those, yeah, the plastic, I much prefer the retractable ones, because these plastic pen, or like a wood pencil, go back to the wood ones. People don't like the wood ones anymore for some reason. I moved my contact lens. These plastic ones don't sharpen well. So if you've got any suggestions, I have multiple, they just don't sharpen well. So we're going to go in that hot pink shade from ColourPop. Cavity. Yeah, it just, I try to go as long as I possibly can without sharpening them, because they just don't want to sharpen. Okay, so we're going to go into the Morphe palette, and then I went into Wanderlust, and then I put a little bit of Revel in it, these shimmers on the lower lash line. Kind of, I like kind of a shimmery lower lash line, kind of blend out that hot pink shade, and then the lighter shimmer just to kind of smoke it out more. My under eyes are real dry. I was like, oh, I'm just putting makeup on to film. I don't need to moisturize under there a lot. Yeah, no, that was a bad call. So that was the only reason I took the shimmer, just to go past the crinkliness. Okay, and then for liner, that was a little bit of a struggle. My wing ended up bigger than I intended. So we're going to go in with Huda Beauty's Liquid Duo. I think I was using one of my Tarte ones to try and use it up, and it's a felt tip, and I have the worst time doing wings with felt liner. And this formula isn't bad. It's thick. It's a little bit of a goopy formula, but the brush makes it easy, at least for me, to do a wing. Now, some people prefer felt liners. I'm very, very particular. I struggle, like especially drugstore felt liners, struggle hard to do wings with felt liners from the drugstore. I have not really found one that I can use that works. So most of my eyeliners are high-end, unfortunately, because I just cannot do a wing with drugstore felt liners for some reason. Now, Stila Stay All Day, that's a felt liner, and I can use that one. Just, I don't know what it is with the drugstore liners. And then I struggled with the point on the other side. I don't know, I think my skin's dry. My eyes are running. Those aren't even close. Probably should have went in with the Tarte one a little. Like, this one's angled up more than this one. Like, it is what it is. I should have went in with this one first on this side, but it's fine. Okay, so I'm going to put on mascara and lashes, and then we'll do lips on camera. To talk about the glitter, I did add a little bit of grind just on top because I'm extra and want a little bit more sparkle. And then I have, I did one layer of a volume on this eye, and then I have two. That's what's above the crease, so we're gonna go in one. Totally forgot. Yeah, it's been a while since I filmed, and I have been riding the struggle bus today, so totally forgot that I added glitter. Okay, now we're gonna do mascara, lashes, and then we'll do these. Are my Eyelure 3/4. I think these are the volume, the lengthening, like more voluminous, light volume is what they're called. The number 005. For lips, I wanted to try one of my newer Lipsense. I got this color Smitten. It's part of their Valentine collection. I don't know if it's going to go with my eyes. We're going to try it. So make sure my lips are clean. And we're going to give it a go. That's 2 layers. I'm going to put a little bit of pink champagne on top just to lighten it, because obviously we're different tones here, but look at this, what this does. Okay. Doesn't match perfectly, but I wanted to try that color. It's part of their Valentine collection. And my lips are horribly dry, so the application like is super splotchy. It's not the lip color. My lips are just really, like, they've been really chapped for days, so. But I like that color. It doesn't match perfectly, but I think putting the pink champagne on it a little bit helped, but it's not an exact color. Generally, with this kind of an eye look, I would probably go for a nude, but like I said, I did want to try this because it was part of their Valentine collection. So yeah, this is the finished look. Let me know what you guys thought. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Like I said, I was riding the struggle bus today, but yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and hopefully I'll see you all in another video very, very soon. Bye, everybody.